Alright, hello to all you lovely lords and ladies. It is I, LORDJESSIAH, your streamer of the day and night, and I streams about every day and night here on twitch.tv. And a special thank you as always to all you lovely lords and ladies that come and stay and go and lurk. I appreciate all of you beautiful, sexy, royal, opulent, and imperial individuals. And today, stream-wise, our game plan is, initially, what we will be getting committed to. Indie games. Lots of indie games. Most of them I think on like the short end, like 1 to 2, 3 hour ish. But that is the game plan for today. We are going to play some indie game goodness. And we're going to get started with the Moon Sliver. That is the first one we're going to get started with tonight, because I am, for now, at least, decently committed to the idea of like Friday night being like a indie game showcase night where we place some weird indie games, try and beat them, and if we don't, then hey, that's a live Let's Play. We finish up the next Friday. That is the game plan for today, though. But as always, a special thank you to all of you beautiful, sexy, royal, opulent, and imperial lords and ladies. Thank you for being here. I appreciate all of you. And let me just do some last little minute checks here on my end before we get the show on the road here. And while I'm doing that, make sure you've got your snacks, your drinks, you're sit back and relaxed, and kick back and relax and enjoy the show. And let's get the ball rolling here. I think we're pretty much good to go. I just need to make one little check here, and we'll know in a moment if there's anything last minute I need to change. Because I know I have it set to capture this ahead of time, but sometimes it doesn't remember that, and sometimes it takes a second to recognize that. This happens. Okay. Okay, it's updating properly. This makes me happy. Yay. Alright, we're gonna reduce the size of this. Perfect. Hello, Breezy. How are you today? I have a bit of a cough today. Allergies. The Moon Sliver, a game by David Zemensky. WASD to move. Oh my. This feels foreboding. Ellie was sullen and beautiful girl, the youngest of all of them, of a mind unfit for lofty thoughts. She had once come in here to see if there was any old firewood, otherwise she stayed in her cluttered house, where it was warm and familiar. Okay. Wait, what? Dan was a quiet man, spent... Okay. Dan was a quiet man, spent his life lost in books of old, or lost in his own thoughts. Wondered where the barrels had come from, and who had put them there. Isa was the oldest, if not the wisest, certainly the most learned. She remembered when Josiah still lived. She would sit on this crate and listen to his stories. Those memories, like so many others, were bittersweet. Abel loved Isa, and he loved Daniel and Ellie, but when his mind wasn't turned toward their well-being, it was filled with thoughts of bleak hopelessness. Sometimes he would rifle through the barrel. The promise of undiscovered trinkets raised his spirits, if only temporarily. Text seemed to be overlapping there for some reason. Dan was okay. Yes, 84 people lived on this island. Now only one remains. Who's the one that remains? I'm okay, breezier than my cough. Hmm. So where's this island located? Come here, Banana. I wish to cough on you. Huh. Door won't open. There's power lines here, so there must have been power generation somewhere. We're old, Isa said to Abel. We're getting older. We've been getting older since we were born, said Isa. She was always smiling. Abel never smiled. They reached the ruins and strolled leisurely through them toward the shoreline, as he could remember when the old building still stood there, filled with families. Sorry, he said and cried, because he often cried during these talks. For what? She said. For a lot of things. These conversations were not new. Long ago, Isa had learned to love Abel, despite for his despondency. She hugged him as the wind tossed her long gray hair around. Okay. I feel like I missed life, he said. Like it whizzed right by while I wasn't looking. I'm watching it disappear into the horizon, stuck in this prison. Oh, come on, she said. Look at the water, isn't it beautiful? It's lonely, he said. Lonely and infinite. Oh, what's over here? Night was wild and cold. Monster's tracks leading from the hatch were brand new, but the wind quickly erased them. There's tracks here? Where? Strange acidic smell emanated from the pipe. Okay. This is a suspicious looking mound. Oh, what's in here? As it kept a smile on her face, although she did not feel like smiling. Huh. Rusted junk cast shadows on the opposite wall. How do you know Abel didn't take it, he said. Because I trust him, she said. He's a dismal man, but he would never hurt any of us. Do you trust Ellie? Daniel didn't answer immediately. I trust all of you, he said. Because that's how we have to live. As it kept a smile on her face. How are you today, Banana? She sat down beside the flashlight. What about Ellie? Has Ellie mentioned anything to you? She said. She didn't take it either, he said. Nor did I, nor did Abel, she said. Yet. Yeah, it's gone. Daniel, you're the last one I gave the key to, said Isa. Daniel stared at the mysterious control panels. He didn't meet her eyes. He never met anyone's eyes. I didn't take it, he said. Why would I take it? I'm the one that told you it was missing. Fresh air from an unseen crack in the corner cut through the room's stuffy musk. Fresh air. corner. Hmm. Ah, just a very small, minuscule crack in the wall. Sounds like a pretty normal day for you, Banana. That's peak ostrich play. I respect it. Saying that she knows more than she's telling us, said Ellie. The wood was older than anyone could remember. It had rotted and fused with the floor. She keeps the chapel locked, and she's the only one with a key, said Ellie, leaning on the barrels and folding her arms. She's saying she took it, he said. My problem is that she's a liar, said Ellie angrily, fiddling with the knobs on the machine as she paced around. I have to keep explaining this to you over and over again. You don't know her like I know her. Exactly. You're not an impartial judge, he said. Saying she knows more than she's telling us, said Ellie. What's your problem with Isa? Daniel said, putting his books down. He was annoyed at being interrupted here. What's over here? The hell's this thing? Steamer's liquid had drained from the tank into the water long ago. Okay. These trees are a little suspicious. Skeletons were all that remained. You mean the skeletons of the tree? This place was once a forest. Damn tangled trees and foliage. Free to run wild and unkempt. I still could remember the glorious living trees, barely. Can I go over this? Or is there an invisible wall here? Nope. Yep, there's an invisible wall. Huh. Was this here before? What's this thing? Come back when night falls. Okay. Here's more of the houses, but they've got actual wood burning in them, I think. We started right there. What even is this island? Why so bleak and barren? What happened here? Daniel sat with Ellie under the tree, his arm around her. Oh, young love. Of sorts, perhaps. Okay, we got another door had rusted shut. It would never open. Okay. What even is that? Oh, what if... Can I... It's just not gonna open. Oh, there's an actual fire lit in here. She took a knife from the shelf. The blade was dull and rusty, but it was still pointed. She was not smiling. Oh, there we go. Isa didn't know what the object was, but she remembered her father tinkering with it in his workshop when she was a girl. The workshop and the adjoining home were not far underwater. She was not a young woman, but even now, seeing it brought her comfort. Abel came in. "How do I get into storage?" he asked. She shut and locked the box. "Told you before," she said. "I forgot," he said. "I don't go there often." "Press the first 3 until they click. Leave the 4th alone," she said. Oh, okay. What is this? First 3 until they click and leave the 4th alone. Okay. I'll try and remember that. Asuka talked to Abel about her feelings because Abel was overburdened with his own. So she often sat at her desk and wrote. She did not know who would ever read her papers, but there was something profound about preserving thoughts, so they would live long after there was nobody around to read them. Believe the word of Hector and the religious teachings that were passed on to me. Maybe the moon is still out there, hidden behind some cloud of darkness. Maybe the ones who went before us are waiting there. There's no way to know. We have to wait for death to find out. And truth be told, I am ready. I'm ready for the beginning of a new adventure. Oh. Why's my flashlight flickering? I remember when the moon still shined. When each night was bathed in warm silver, and the shadows were mysterious and friendly, and the island was a place of joy. That was many years ago, since it disappeared. This place has become cold and stark, plagued by an inexplicable sense of loss and despondency. Daniel and Ellie are young. They do not feel it. They don't remember what the world used to be like. But Abel and I do. We are both filled with longing for intangible joys that it can no longer provide, for friends that do not exist, for feelings that cannot be reasonably felt. When I was younger, I smiled because I felt like smiling. Now that smile is a disguise. Okay. Guess there's nothing else in here. So the first 3, that could be the other bunker thing, or it could be this one. Let's find out. Whoa. Yeah, it's flat out never gonna open. What about there are doors here? They could make more candles. They couldn't make more wood, so Abel burned candles. With childlike emptiness, I feel to find the most peaceful solace in fantasy, to find in masquerades a truth more vivid than reality. What sort of twisted villains were the ancient writers to taunt us of unreachable worlds more beautiful than our own? We have enough stored food to live long lives. When our wood runs out, we will be cold. Only so cold as to be uncomfortable. The water is rising. It will be many years before it reaches our homes. Technically, we survive. But to what end? Sound is all the world we know. It is nothing but the broken pieces of a fairy tale. There's an evil man on the sound. I know him well. We played together as youths. We have cried together. We have eaten together. We have loved the same woman. Betrayed the same women. He is my constant companion and my worst enemy. He puppets my arms, legs, and mouth to his own selfish ends, and secretly hurts everyone I love as I watch, helpless, with their unshed, unfelt blood on my hands. He gifts my flesh with indescribable pleasures, and blights my soul with unutterable despair. His name is Sin. We are irrevocably bound together. Surely there exists no hell worse than this. Okay. Abel read to escape. Daniel read to feed his lofty, strange thoughts. Others read to pass the time, but Ellie? As far as Abel knew, she hadn't opened a book in years. What did she do all day? He didn't know. Sometimes he worried about her. He worried about all of them. Were they as melancholy as he was? I wish the text wouldn't linger like this. It's a little annoying. Okay, so we got candles. We've got piss and shit bucket. And a ram tarp on the ground for sleeping. Where is... Is there a key somewhere? Oh, right here. Perfect. He watched Ellie put her clothes back on, his eyes unfocused, not really seeing her. She didn't say anything. Her lips were pursed in that eternal, ignorant scowl. He got up from the bed and opened his box. He used to believe that one day he could plant the last few seeds and he would be able to grow food again. Now he knew that the ground was poison. I had given the seeds to him for safekeeping. I loved him. I trusted him. His eyes filled with tears, but he didn't let Ellie see. I'm supposed to meet Isa for a walk, he said. She didn't answer. She just left. Ha! Yeah. 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 It's a bit of a shame, that, isn't it? It's a shame that Shadow Warrior 3 is a huge downgrade from 2, in my opinion. It's a very big shame. It sucks that it is. Remember when the moon still shined? Each night bathed in warm silver. The shadows were mysterious and friendly. The island was a place... Okay, wait. Have I already been in here? I have already been in here. I've got these ones to check out. Oh, this place is scary. Abel often visited Daniel. He loved to talk, and Daniel loved to listen. Isaac and I were out for a walk, said Abel as he entered. I thought I'd stop by before you got caught up in a book. Daniel put his book down. Hello, he said, his expression confused. Abel. Hey, Sight, how are you? How are you, Not? But thinking about life, said Abel, sitting down. Death and uncertainty. Daniel stared at the pile of wood. He hadn't burned wood for months. Let's talk about Ellie instead. Abel was silent for a moment. What about Ellie, he said. Daniel didn't need to answer. Abel swallowed. All right, let's talk about Ellie. Where's this random light coming from? Is that God? Is God here? Is this God's bed? Is this where God sleeps? I hope you have a good day at work, Sight. This place looks like a scuffle. What happened here? Why the fuck is there a golden light emanating from your bed? And also, why don't you have a piss bucket in your bed? In your bedroom? You better not be shitting and pissing the bed again, Sight. I will tell your NCO on you. She glared at him. I'm going to get wood, she spat. Did you think I was too stupid to know, he said? I'm going to get wood. A.K.A. pee-pee. Dick. Ellie was laying on the bed. Daniel came in. She scowled at him suspiciously and beautifully. What were you guys doing on the old power building? What were you talking about? Somebody was cheating on someone. Oh? What were you and Abel doing at his house yesterday while I was climbing the mountain? He answered, casually flipping through the book on her table. It was covered in dust. Okay. Oh, what the fuck? It's very dark out now. It got very dark very suddenly. Night was wild and cold. Oh, I don't like it in here. Oh, that charges my flashlight. Hello? It wasn't easy. The darkness had never felt this menacing before. It seemed alive, watchful. The cove was long forgotten. Nobody had been below in years. Well, I tried everything. Because I work in really dark places. So I shit in my neighbor's house. You know what? Fair enough. It's supposed to be. It's been more ominous than scary so far. This is a very much a figure it out what's happening as you go kind of scary game. As far as I can gather, there's the last group of people alive on an island that was once more than an island that was getting slowly swallowed up by the ocean. And in this game, the moon has randomly disappeared. It is no longer present in the night sky, and that has had drastic effects on many things, apparently. Family rats lived amid the crates of dried food. They were perhaps the last animals left alive. Hey, Skull-Lord! How are you today, by the way, Monk? You sexy boy. How are you doing? Okay, flashlight, really? You're already getting low? I haven't been down here that long. Man, this flashlight sucks dick. She couldn't explain the feeling. It was as though something was lurking around every corner, out of sight, staying ahead of her. heard soft scratching footsteps behind him. He turned and shined his flashlight around the tunnel. Nothing. Okay, recharge the flashlight. Called again. Ellie? Still no answer, but he heard the footsteps again. I'm glad you're doing well, dude. That makes me happy. How are you today, Skull? Oh, working and twerking. I like it. You twerking that fine ass of yours, boy? Damn. What the fuck is that? Glad you're good, Skull. Okay, that's the firewood supply. What the? She felt its breath before she felt its claws. Then she was gone. The hell is on here that took her? So a monster did take Ellie while she went to get firewood from the storehouse. I'm being hunted, aren't I? What are you doing twerking with all that cake, monk? That's dangerous. That's weaponized, if anything. Kai comes home pretty soon, too, though, doesn't she? I'm excited for her to come home again. I want to play games with Kai again. I miss her. Didn't even have time to cry out. The shadow silhouette in his flashlight beam lunging towards him. Okay. What was hunting them? I fucking love air fryers, dude. You can make some sick-ass food in air fryers. I've actually air fried hamburgers before. Came out really well. Air fried chicken nuggies are good. Actually, also, once we have this game done, we are going to be doing even more indie games tonight, so it's going to be a weird and spooky night. I have a plethora of indie games for us to stream and play with tonight. Alright, how the fuck do I get out here? Air fryers are fucking magical, dude. That shit's life-changing. Like, if you've got a Keurig, a tea maker, a coffee maker, an air fryer, that's all a man needs. A lot of quality of life stuff with just those few appliances. Even the cheaper ones are still pretty good. Yeah, we can do a hunt next Saturday if you want, Sight. I'm down. Pressure cookers are really good, too. I would agree with that 100%. A pressure cooker is really nice. You know, these people probably would have survived, have better chances at survival if they had a pressure cooker. Think of the possibilities. Okay, this is the generator area, I think. She never felt like this before. She knew these tunnels well. She had been down here hundreds of times, yet she was lost. Lost and confused. Wait, what? This is a generator-like area, right? Lost and confused and afraid. Slap chop. We actually have a rice cooker here at the house as well. We need to get a pressure cooker, though. That'd be really nice to have. Is there supposed to be anything down here? When in doubt, always check your corners. Oh, hey, I found the way out. Monsters' tracks leading from the hatch were brand new, but the wind quickly erased them. The night was wild and cold. Hello? Is anybody out there? Anybody? I'm alone. God bless me. No blade can keep me out of the kitchen. Whoa, what was that noise? What the fuck? Oh shit! Oh, the storm's picking up. Wait, why is this open now? What? Is this an altar? Is this a church? Daniel's still thinking about his talk of Abel the day before he absent-mindedly picked the book up. Something caught his eye, or rather, the lack of something. Blessed sight. No blade will keep me from that ass. I am much like the flowchart that I posted in Servo's Discord. I am Beelzethor, immune to blade and arrow. The moon sliver was gone. So a religious relic of sorts for them? O world, O prison, dingy white. O ghastly shadow gray, your whelming lies of false delight are dark and cold as moonless night, and bleak as sunless day. The word of Hector 1. The moon sliver was written by the pure spring rain upon pages of dried leaves. Found by noble Hector, the moon spoke to Hector, saying, "Take this, the moon sliver, make for it a place in the chapel of infinite light, for it is a holy document. Man cannot read it, but its every letter is known to the demon of the night and greatly feared. Know that it will protect you, even should my light cease to bathe the night in holy silver. Give it a place of honor and treat it as a prized possession, for it is your weapon against the evil." So Hector took the moon sliver and placed it in the chapel of infinite light upon a silver pedestal, and the night was warm with light, and the day was bright with warmth. Word of Hector. Again, the moon came to Hector in a dream. The woodland thief is vanquished. It said, "Your people are safe for now, but it still waits, lurking in the depths. It fears the moon sliver, and it will not dare appear again while the holy document remains in your possession. But know this, should the moon sliver ever be destroyed, even my divine light will not be able to save you from the wrath of the woodland thief and the darkness of hell. Keep it safe, keep it ready. May you live in prosperity on this island that I have given you. Let your prosperity be the sign that the words I speak are true." Verse Hector 2, the woodland thief, the monster of the forest, was more tenacious than the other demons. It hated the people of Hector, and it desired to take the island away from them. They lurked in dark corners and unseen passageways, scheming horrific schemes. It came to pass that Ursula was taken, stalked by the woodland thief in the dark underground, attacked and dragged down to hell. Then the moon came to Hector in a dream and said to Hector, "The time has come. Your great enemy has arrived. You would all do well to tremble, for his power is great and his depravity is unspeakable. Go, take the moon sliver from its pedestal and do battle." So Hector went to the chapel of infinite light and retrieved the moon sliver and went into the tunnels. So Hector 3, most of the text is ineligible. Hector descended, darkness, terrible whispering, infinite and deep. Did not know how long he wandered. Promises of brutal torture and mutilation waiting. Begone, teeth of the forest spoke the holy incantations written upon, returned to the surface. Stared at the empty dais for some time, struggling to comprehend this simple, shocking fact. Had someone moved it? Issa, perhaps? She was the only one with a key to the chapel of infinite light. Belly and Abel could have borrowed it from her, as he had done, or taken it. Regardless, he had to tell the others. I think all the others are dead. Oh, shit. Holy shit, is that dark out there? Holy fuck. I do not like that. That is very off-putting. Oh, you know what's an appliance I've always wanted? I don't remember what it's called, but it's that vacuum seal thing with like the plastic baggies. You put stuff in them and then you attach it to the machine and it basically vacuum seals them. I've always wanted one of those. What's in here? Sika remembered last time she had been under the mountain. There was no reason to come here. She had looked everywhere else. She clutched the old knife in her right hand. Yesterday, the moon sliver went missing. Today, Ellie, Daniel, and Abel were all nowhere to be found. She knew the word of Hector by heart. The sinister implications were not lost on her. Her answered, "I'm here." There was something strange about his voice, something Issa didn't like. "What were you doing here?" "I'm reading of ages past," he said. "Do you know where Ellie and Daniel are?" she said. "I do not," he said. "They are missing," she said. "They are missing. The moon sliver is missing. Do you understand me? Do you understand what this implies?" "I do," he said. "Night will fall in a few hours, and we need to stick together. We can sleep in the same house, mine or yours. Keep the fire burning, we'll keep the door locked, and we'll pray, Abel. We'll pray to the unseen moon for mercy and protection." "Are you happy here, Issa?" "Can't stay in the dark. It thrives in the dark." "Are you happy?" Oh, you gotta be shitting me. Yes, I'm happy. Please, Abel. There were tears in his eyes. He struggled to control his voice. Issa, I know you. Every inch of you. I know every corner of your mind. You aren't happy. None of us are happy. Issa didn't respond. I'm staying here. Tears are flowing freely now. I would like it if you stayed with me. Issa, please stay with me. I will find you, Abel. Lay it out, Issa. I destroyed the moon sliver. So shocked and silent. Her eyes were filling with betrayed and angry tears. What? Abel, no! Why? Do you want to be dragged to hell? Do you want us to be dragged there with you? We're already in hell. This island, this horrible, barren, lonely island. This place of sin. This hell. I saw the blasphemous scraps of paper Jeremiah found. This many years ago. I read them before they were destroyed. Perhaps I was the only one who did. I did not believe them. I have lived life since then. I have never seen the truth of their words. Issa could not respond. As tears streamed down her face, she just kept walking toward the sound of his voice, knife clutched in her hand. You did not read the blasphemous scraps, Issa. But I did. I remember them. With incredible clarity, supernatural clarity, even. Fear not the dark shadows of the scratches in the night, for the woodland teeth is your salvation, is your escape. It said this and more, Issa. The woodland teeth is not here to take us to hell, it is here to take us away from hell. She could see him ahead, her flashlight beam cutting through the sickly fog. He was sitting in a chair, a book in his lap. As she approached, she could see that he was crying too. Believe the word of Hector, she said. I will not go to hell. I believe the word of Hector, she said again. She put the knife to her chest, point first. I love you, she spat tearfully. I love you so much. Wait, was that a light? She closed her eyes and pushed. She remembered where the heart was located, from one of her father's old books. Abel was too slow to catch her falling body. He knelt beside her and sobbed for some time. He was not a strong young man anymore. Bess's body was light. He would take her out to the water. She had always loved the water. But then what? Read? Read until it found him? No. He didn't feel like reading anymore. He was ready to be rid of this entire cursed island, books and all. He would simply, aimlessly and freely, he would simply wander, aimlessly and freely, take one last look at the island and feel the wind blowing the memories away. Then when the night fell, he would return. And wait. Oh! I'm him! I'm Abel. Morning dawned on the empty island, cold and bright and windy. The moon sliver. David Zemensky. Huh. So I was Abel all along. Okay. The end. Huh. Okay.